Yo guys, sorry you already know that today we are back playing some more Unicorn Overlord. Between last episode and this episode, I decided on what unit I'm going to expand and why. So I actually want to expand two different units, this one as well as this one. And the two characters that I am looking at using are the two highest, well, not two of the highest, but Goebel is level 31 and will easily be able to fit right into the army. However, I'm thinking of actually bringing in Dinah. Dinah has an evasion of 94. That is, I think, the highest of my entire army. Actually, maybe not quite, but it's up there with Travis, Oclese, and Fran. So like up here, so like very, very hard to hit, as well as also has a skill for Nocturnal Evade. And I'm thinking of potentially using her first. I gave her, she has something that's increasing her evasion, and I can get something else to give her more evasion. I can have her earn more experience, and then that's just what I have extra for now, but I can get her something better. And I'm thinking of adding her to Travis's unit. So I think I'm going to expand this one and have her in the front and see how that works out. If not, I can probably switch, Leia to the front. I can mess around with things like that. And then, unless I get a different character that makes me change my mind, I think this one is going to be the one after it, the one with Alain and Miriam that needs more damage. I literally was just saying, hey, I need to add more damage to this unit. Goebel is perfect for that. But because Goebel's higher level, I think he'll be able to be added later, and it'll also be fine. So I'm going to do this one first, and we are going to add a Werefox to our team. We are going to add Dinah. So let's go ahead and just add her in before I forget. So just right here, I would like to add level, let's just go ahead to level 27 and add Dinah right here. And hopefully this works out well enough. If not, like I said, I think Leia can survive in the front row. Berengaria can do some front row stuff. It should be okay. And that is that. And before we get to any combat or story stuff, we are going to the shrine. Actually, no, we can't go to the shrine of the Unicorn of the Maiden. I think need to have a rapport conversation first. I'm eyeing up Alain and Gilbert, but I actually think I need to see their final conversation, and then I can see if I can do their thingy at the shrine or whatever. So let's do that, and then we will head off to do other things. But we are probably going to have some other rapport conversations to see as well. But I want to see what this final conversation holds. Ooh. They're walking together in this glorious land of bones. What a resplendent valley this is. I see now why Dragonhold is often said to be the birthplace of a dragon kind. Indeed, marvels such as these are the grandest treasure our kingdom has to offer. 'Tis nothing at all like the scenery you might see at home in Cornea. Have you heard the saying, Alain? That this nation exists in Cornea's shadow? I can't say I have, no. Perhaps Joseph never saw fit to mention it. Centuries past, your kingdom was embroiled in a war of succession between two siblings, brother against brother, blood against blood. He who lost was banished to the wilderness, left disgraced to start life anew, and so he did. 'Twas then he formed a nation of his own, the nation we now know as Dragonhold. I never knew such history, Gilbert. Dragonhold is not a wealthy place, nor is its barren soil suitable for crops or cattle. No matter how hard we toil, we shall never prosper as Cornea does. Yet for all its flaws, the people of Dragonhold shall always cling fast to the only home they've ever known. And the fire which burns within their breasts is a flame of rebellion against the comfortable lives our neighbors are blessed with. Once, when I was but a child, we welcomed an envoy from Cornea into Saldrago's walls. My father prepared for them the finest feast imaginable, filled with delicacies from every corner of the kingdom. Yet as they sat themselves at our banquet table, the only look which crossed their faces was one of disgust. 'Tis an image sadly burned into my memory. All the while, my father could say nary a word in his defense. And seeing as the meal had scarcely been touched, he later bestowed it upon the castle's many servants. I had never seen them eat quite so merrily before. From that day forth, I struggled to trust anyone who hailed from Cornean shores. But Gilbert... Until I met you, that is. Your kingdom is a proud one, blessed by bounties beyond my greatest imagination. Yet such inequity can breed hatred, a truth often unnoticed by those more fortunate. Dragonhold is not the only land which suffers Alain. Pastorius is covered in heavy snow the entire year round, while the soil of Albion lie infertile with salt. Cornea alone has been endowed with good fortune. So I ask that you remember these words. Heavy weigh the burdens of this long-standing imbalance, on no head more so than the king of Cornea himself. Hold true to your ideals, Alain. Never lose sight of the person you've become, for he is a friend I admire quite dearly. Absolutely. I'll not fail you, Gilbert. Nor shall I let the crown change who I am. No, I shall ever strive to be a man you can admire now and for the rest of my days. Absolutely. I think I'm going to skip over the part that mentioned that way back in the day, two brothers were fighting, and then one of them found a Drakenhold, and if everything is bloodline, that might make Alain and Gilbert some sort of distant cousins. But we're just going to pretend we didn't see that, I guess. And I want to see if it even lets me do this up here. Let's see. Yeah, I can. Let's do it. I don't even know if this is, like, implicitly romantic or not. It could just be like, hey, let's join forces as, like, best friends. It's sort of like a Fire Emblem Engage style. Gilbert's so short.
I know why you've summoned me here. Speak your part, please.
I'd like you to have the Ring of the Maiden.
I'd like you to have the Ring of the Maiden.
As I suspected. Yet I believe your reason for choosing me lies not with drawing out the ring's power.
What?
No. I expect the intent of your words instead falls upon the relationship between Cornea and Drakenhold.
Yes, that's everything to it.
Am I wrong?
I admit, this right does bring certain advantages. 'Tis a bond of mutual trust, after all.
The vicious feud between our nations has spanned years. Generations, in fact. Though the two of us may finally bring it to a long-awaited end. Indeed, an arrangement such as this would ensure that such events come to pass. Yet you and I already share a deep friendship, with little and less need for covenants to prove it. Hence, I suggest the ring rather go to the one you care for most. Why do you laugh?
Because you're the one I care for most. I'm literally giving it to you because out of the few report conversations I've seen, you've become my favorite character for, I think it was literally like because you got drunk with Jeremy. And ever since that day, I've held you fondly in my heart. But also, you're just kind of a...
As you are careful, Gilbert.
Gilbert's just kind of like a quirky character. He's like kind of normal, but like has his own like charms. I don't know. He's cool.
It seems you've miscalculated. The one I care for most is you.
I can't say I ever considered such a notion.
I have to say, it's rather endearing to see you at a loss like this. Quite a stark difference from your normal stateliness.
It's kind of funny because I feel like Alain, if he was going to go for the person he cares for the most, it'd probably be more like, you know, Scarlet or Lex or whatever. But, nah.
I concede this round. It seems I have no choice but to accept.
There we go. Now we have rings!
Our oath is sworn.
Indeed. And my nation's future with Cornea appears all the brighter knowing you'll stand at its helm. Now, let us expunge Galerius from this world and usher in a new age through every corner of Fefrith.
Let's do it. Alright, so you can read in that conversation anything that you will or won't. Does not bother me. I just wanted to have somebody so that way now I can have this. From the Red of the Covenant. Yep. We got the Ring of the Maiden. I don't know what the Ring of the Maiden does. Thus, the ring has been restored to its true power. I mean, it might be an item that I can equip to somebody, possibly Gilbert, but I don't know if it has an in-game effect, like in combat. I'm sure it will help when the time comes to face Galerius. I'm sure it will. Can I actually, like, look at it? Because I have, like, the Ring of the Unicorn, right? Yes, the Ring of the Maiden, base PP +1 and all stats +5. And I don't know, can I only give it to... Whoops. I can only give it to Gilbert. That's... You know? That is kind of... Oh, wait. Well, it gives me base PP +1, so I can actually take away the Lapis Pendant. Fantastic. And then I can give the Lapis Pendant to somebody. Oh, I feel like... Oh, who was I looking at that might need a Lapis Pendant? Probably you, actually. Yeah, because I can just take away your Vitality Talisman. Give you a Lapis Pendant. Which is either going to give you an extra evade, or I can add back in this Weakness Hunter. I was doing, like, tactics and stuff like that to... Yeah. This activates after an enemy is debuffed. Attack single enemy. So, actually, no. I think I'm just going to keep it like this. And I can either have an extra pursuit or an extra evade. And depending on the situation, I'll see what works better for me. So, there we go. I can now go around the different things, and do stuff with them. I know there's one around here, so I just want to see if I can interact with these things now and like what they do for me. Is this one of them? No. Oh, this is a... Oh, that's what? Did I not do that before? The thing I'm looking for is further up. I can't believe I didn't do that. Oh, was that all of them? Oh, that was the Cemeteries of Cornea. Got a charm of boarding, great fever boots. Alright, well, I don't think I need any of those stuff. So it is what it is. This, can I interact with these now? Strange. We've restored the ring to its true form as the sage requested. The sanctuary remains quiet, absent even the slightest hint of activity. If I may, Alain, unicorns are regarded as sacred creatures within the Orthodoxy's teachings. Maybe a visit to the Bisphane Basilica could shed some light on things. Yes, I would rather not leave this task unfinished if we can avoid it. Let us depart for Albion, or of course, confront Galerius should we feel so inclined. Okay, so I think what we need is in Albion? Interesting. Okay. I think we are done doing random odds and ends. I want to go up here and then explore to the right, and then we will go to the left. I don't know if this is a combat. I don't know if there's like special items. Let's, you know, traverse to the right and see, because I want to try and fill out the map if I can do so. You know, come up here, get a liquid fortune. I also have a lot of like stat up things that I could probably use before I get into another big round of combat. And it looks like we cleared out as much as we can. So yeah, because I can try to like travel here and clear out some of the brown on top of the map. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to clear all of it out to get 100% or what the deal is. Don't know if this counts or what. But okay, so we've seen everything there is. I do want to... I saw about the stat ups. Let's just increase guard rate. So who needs a higher guard rate? Probably like Lex? Sure. Critical rate? Who could use a boost critical rate? You're already at like 60. Let's do it to Aramis. Evasion by 2. I might do this for Dinah. There we go. Magic attack. Let's just, or a Scarlet's magic attack, why not? That increases, oh. I do have 1 Master Military Treaties. They're level 40 or below. This can actually be used, level. I can actually just give this to Dinah or Joseph. I have Dinah holding that rookie egg thing. Let me just give this to Joseph.
Wisdom befitting of all
yeah, because even with that, you only gained 1 level, which is kind of crazy. All target stats by 1 or 2. Interesting. Let's just give this to... I'll give 1 to Bertrand. Give 1 to Gilbert. Sure, why not? And I might save the Miracle Fruit. Let me see. Is there anybody like super far away from another level? Because I think it just takes you like to the next level. Like you're only 6,000 away. You're only 6,000 away. But like someone like you, you're like 13,000 away. So this makes more sense to do to you.
I would expect nothing less.
There we go. All right, big fan. So now that we've used all that, let's go back here and then travel to the left. There's all these carvings, but we never found the journal to help us on our way. So let's go here and see what we got. You think a frail body is a match for me? Ha, I'll show you just how weak you truly are. The battle for Nibissamost. Okay, this might be a quick battle. Let's see, Breaker and Werefoxes. Alright. I'm down. Tiny little fight. Okay. That is all there is. There is... what, magic? Nope, that's clear. Okay, that's just healing assists. So I really don't need to worry about that. Some scouts. I will try... Aramis's unit? Yeah, we'll try Aramis's unit. Sure, why not?
I enter the fray.
Let's see if you do stuff. Yep, you do a lot of work. You have a lot of random stuff here. Sorceress, okay. Maybe we try Monica's unit here.
Witness true chivalry.
And you'll just go there. Yeah, that works. This is just gonna be over in two fights. 93 damage, but it's split across. Oh, Aramis did go down. How unfortunate. I just pinballed into that. Okay. Well, I took a lot of damage, so what if I just healing font like everybody? Okay, we're still not. What if I... Don't I have something to, like, ignore the effects of, like, assist attacks? Yeah. There we go. And then maybe I can just use some, like, you know, empowering drought. There we go. See? Just need to use a bunch of items.
Watch and learn. I've faith in you.
Come on. Yeah, you're gonna do all these buffs and you're just gonna get run through with a bunch of lances and swords and stuff. I love seeing the Knight's Pursuit and they just like run through.
You okay?
That felt like such a weak hammer hit, but it did so much damage. So rude. No! Ow! Like, when do I get to attack? It's my turn now. Oh yeah, now the pile thrust is just going to clear everybody out. The only one with any AP left is the cleric, who cannot do damage. Goodbye. And that should be the end. We got Clyde. Okay, everybody but Joseph leveling up to level 31. Love it. Decent level up. Okay. Much better. And that's it. Very quick and easy. Is that all we needed to do? Was this little fight right here? Because this is a harbor. Maybe this is another way to get to Albion? Do not know. No, thank you. Alright. Well, we're here. That's it. I'm leaving this cursed town and never looking back. Wait, you chased an order off? Oh, that's wonderful news. I sure did. Oh. Okay, that's more of main mission stuff. Let me look and see what I can do here. Can I deliver? I sure can. Let's go. So that means I should be able to station a guard and board the ship. A lot of honors. Love me some honors. Without a functional port, it's been almost impossible moving goods in and out of the town, yet our fortunes have changed entirely due to your generous support. You are welcome. I would do more deliveries. That's going to give me 4 honors total, so like, It is what it is. Wow, I'm really running out of people to station. That's kind of crazy. Let's look at what you got. Thundering Strongbow, Canyon Lance. Help attack column enemies. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Doesn't look like an upgrade for just about anybody. Then we just have these. Oh, I do want to give this Royal Scarf to... Order joined. I think... Yeah, because this is evasion plus 20. So I should just give you evasion plus 30. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just do that.
Thank you much.
I could just have like both, but I won't. Do I have anything to sell? I do have a steel axe to sell.
Leave the shop, and that's
Okay, and I don't need these for sure.
leave the shop.
Don't think. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's board the ship, see where it goes,
I'll take care of it.
and see what sort of treasures we might be able to find. And then I think I might have a couple report conversations before ending off the video, and I'll save the main mission for the next time. What is this? I see you found a monument to the Anemoi. Simply give me a moment to dispel the seal upon its entrance. Oh? I wonder... Oh! A guard, They seem to be protecting the armament from potential trespassers. If you seek to claim it as your own, you have no choice but to overcome their trial. Now then, ready your unit and seize victory for the liberation. Can I? Oh, that's so close. Wait, here we go. Scarlet's unit. Let's go! I'm overcoming your trial.
With all swiftness,
Okay.
pressure them.
I want to see what's inside here. This is different. Uh-huh, you got that. Oh, there's your innocent ray. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, I don't really need the great shield. Not gonna lie. I think I'd probably rather have another attack. I'll have to try and remember to switch up those tactics, potentially. There we go. What's in here? Excellently done, Alain. I only pray that you put this reward to good use. Boreas's axe. Whoa, base AP +1, initiative +10, evasion +10. Now then, 7 armaments of the enemy still remain. What? How do I get them? What? That's crazy. I guess this is going to Berengaria. Like, who else? Who else? And then maybe this Vorpal Axe can go to somebody? No, everybody else has a Vorpal Axe. Or something equivalent or better. Sure. Works for me. Alright, big fan, big fan. Actually, I'm not going to bother. We are going to do just a couple of rapport conversations, because I'm sure I have plenty. Let's see Lex, A, and Clive. Sure, why not? They got one way down here. Let's watch it. See if I'm interested in seeing more from them or not. Hey, Clive, you mind lending me your horse for a sec? I would, in fact. The humble steed is an extension of a knight's very spirit, and not something to loan without good reason. Yeah, I figured you'd say that. If you'll excuse me, the question, Lex. Why do you want it exactly? Well, this is where my family lives, here in Plevia. I was a real handful as a kid. Never helped my dad with fishing, and the only thing I ever talked about was becoming a knight. And now I basically am one, thanks to Alain and Joseph. Sure, it still feels like I'm kind of just along for the ride sometimes. But now that I'm back, I want to show my parents how far I've come since I left. Thing is, I doubt they'll believe a word of it if I don't have a horse to march in on. I should hardly think that matters, Lex. Your unwavering dedication to the crown is more than proof enough of your chivalrous deeds. Come on, I'm begging you. In that case, sit here in front of me. I should take you to your parents myself. Yeah, I'll just walk. I think I'd look more like a noblewoman than a knight at that point. Well, I mean, you don't use a horse any other time. Why do you get to use a horse to show off in front of your parents? Just be honest about who you are and what you've been doing. You don't got anything to be ashamed of. Alright. Just trying to get an idea of what all we have. Alright. Gilbert and Aramis, I feel like, might have some really interesting conversations. Let us see one, at least. Ooh, Gilbert. Ludwig, what brings you here? Concern for you. Our king shouldn't be out wandering alone in the dark of night. You need to worry yourself. I wasn't planning to stay long. This river always was your favorite place to clear your mind. You remember that? How could I not? I recall just about every moment of our time growing up together. Like the day Father scolded you for absconding with his mantle. Your tears practically formed a stream of their own. Yet as always, you were there to protect me, even if it meant suffering the punishment yourself. My entire childhood, I wanted nothing more than to don this mantle. Just one moment would have been enough. I could have hardly imagined I would be standing here now with his fabric draped across my shoulders. Merely one of the many things that has changed since you left. Indeed. If I may, Ludwig, I feel as though I've forgotten a great deal in your prolonged absence. The stories you used to read to me, your favorite pastry, the tones of your voice, and the tint of your eyes. So as long as we march under the same banner, I ask that you share with me tales of your life. Remind me of who we once were, and teach me who you become in the time since. I would like nothing more. Very cool, very cool. Let's do one final one to end off the video, and it is going to be Rosalinda and Raylanor. Let's go for it. After I get the sparkly. Because I definitely needed more lumber. Sure, why not? It was rather strange not having you around in recent times, Raylanor. You're usually at my side morning, noon, and night after all. And without Talinda, Nathilion long since lost me as well. I'd hazard to say it was the longest time I'd spent alone in decades. Forgive me for abandoning you in such a manner, Tedas. Please don't apologize. I'm not blaming you for it, by any means. I'm simply saying I was lonely without you. That, and I know you lured Zenora away in order to protect me. Indeed I did. There are no means too far in securing your safety. Though at times I wish the enemy had merely cut me down rather than make me their puppet. At least then I would never have turned my blade on you. All that time I spent praying for your safety, and this is how you repay me? If you're going to say anything, I'd much prefer to hear how glad you are to return to my service. That should be a given, Tanis. There is no place else in all of Everett I would rather be. And yet I'll continue to bear the dishonor of betraying you for as long as I live. You know, Raylanor, you're far too serious for your own good. That was nice and simple. And that is going to be a nice simple way to end off this video. On the next time, I think I'm just going to go straight for this main mission right here. We're just going to go left from the harbor and continue that direction. So, hopefully you are enjoying and looking forward to more. If so, let me know, but I will see you on the next time. So, till then, peace out.